Good day, everybody. It's Kristy from OKketOH. So today is Monday, March 23rd. And Mondays around here means Meaty Monday, or animal source food, like I like to call it. I am in a collaboration with some other terrific women. I will link all those channels down in the description box below if you would like to go and see what they're having today. That's how I get ideas. So, how's everybody doing? Doing okay? I'm also going to put a link down in the description box below in case you have extra eggs and you're worried about them going bad before you use them and you don't want to waste them and everything that's going on. You don't want to like hard boil them, you just want to have them in the future. A video of how you can freeze eggs. I seen it last night and I thought it was brilliant because luckily for me, I have not had a shortage of eggs at my local Sam's Club. And last time I was there, I always pick up the cartons of 24 eggs and I bought 4 of them. And they do not expire until like, I think April 15th. But just in case I'm getting close to that date, I can know how to freeze them to use them in the future. And it was really interesting, so I will put that video down in the description box below. And I didn't even buy the 4 cartons because of everything that's going on. I actually go through a lot of eggs. So I thought 4 cartons would last me about 3 weeks when I bought those. But about 4 days ago when I had to run into Sam's Club again, I did not pick up eggs, but I did notice they do still have them at my local Sam's Club. So it's not something I'm worried about right now, but I haven't been in a few days and I might have to worry about it soon. So if I can freeze some eggs up, I'm going to freeze some eggs up, right? Of course, you know, if you are like me and you tell your son I'm going to freeze eggs, he's going to be like, Mom, aren't you a little too old for that? Boys. Anyways, and I'm not even going to lie. I thought I've been handling it pretty well. The stress of everything that's going on and trying to keep busy and everything. But I've noticed because of my sleeping, I have not been sleeping well. When I am sleeping, I'm having really weird dreams. And it threw my menstrual cycle off. It's been pretty regular since I've started keto. And I was 10 days late. So finally, you know, it's kicked back in and I'm happy about that. But that really told me I'm not handling it probably as good as what I thought I was, that the stress is taking a toll on my body. And that's not good because, you know, your immune system, you need the sleep to help your immune system stay healthy, and try not to stress because that takes a toll on your immune system. And it's easy to say don't do it, right? It's easy to say don't have anxiety. It's easy to say don't stress. You could say it all day long. That doesn't mean it stops it. So keeping busy does help. I have not been able to crochet in about 4 days because my hands are so dry that it's like Velcro to the yarn, and it just feels horrible and nasty, and the yarn dries out my hands even more. They're cracked beyond belief, and I have to keep applying lotion to them and several different medicated lotions, and it's still not helping. But I'd rather have dry hands than a virus, right? So that is how I am dealing with stuff right now. Not as good as what I sometimes come across, but I'm going to try to do better. And because of that, and I want to release some stress, even though to me it's not that stressful, but any little bit that can add up, I'm going to do. So having said that, I'm not going to track my macros this week. I am going to still stick to everything I know. It should like kick in about my protein to energy ratio, and you know, I should by now know what everything looks like and if I'm going to be on target. So I'm just going to relieve myself of having to write everything in my food log for this week, just to see if it helps to like calm down the body. So if you're interested in seeing what I eat today, without the macros posted, stick around, it'll happen. So in this skillet, I am making myself some breakfast. I'm having 2 large eggs that I'm scrambling with a 1/2 tablespoon of Kerrygold butter. I am going to add 1 slice of reduced fat Swiss cheese. And I have some leftover sirloin from last night. I just weighed it out. This is the cook weight I'm about to tell you, which is 3.8 ounces. So I'm going to add that to my scrambled eggs. And you will see what it looks like once it's finished. Okay, and here's what it looks like. And you will see me when I go to have lunch. Okay, so it is now, let me see. Come on. 1:56. See if you can see this. I just walked 7,584 steps. My goal is to walk at least 10,000 steps a day. I know I can do it. I actually used to get up to 30,000 steps a day about a year ago, and I kind of got a little bit lazy and I didn't really care as long as I reached 7,500 steps a day. But now my goal is at least 10,000 steps a day, along with all my other exercises that I am doing at this time, which is resistance training in my house. I have some pulling bands that I've been using and so on. I might be a little bit more chatty today. I'm actually, besides my dogs, the only ones at home during the day. Marna still has to go into work. She's actually been working overtime because of a lot of the people at her work are staying home with their children, or if they're elderly, they are, of course, being asked to stay at home. My husband works at a hospital, and he is very important to the hospital, so he has to go in every day. So I am here alone during the day. So I actually would love it if someone was home with me so I can actually chat with them. But I've been keeping up with some of my vlogs that I like to watch, and one of them is Mark Bell, who is very famous in the weightlifting world, and I love to watch his videos every day, and he gives really good ideas, especially right now. He says, write down 3 things that you want to do every day. Of course, it's good to have a schedule and keep to it, especially right now. But to write down 3 things that you want to do every single day and then check them off every day. So let me tell you my 3 things. 1 is to walk the 10,000 steps, and like I said, it's only not even 2 o'clock yet, and I'm already at over 7,500, so I'll get there. Another one is to watch an educational video every single day. I want to learn something new every single day. I don't like to turn on my TV. I very rarely turn on my TV unless I'm watching a movie with my husband. I don't watch regular TV at all. And I don't watch a lot of shows, and I don't binge watch Netflix shows. I like educational things, so I am going to try to watch an educational video every single day, and I'll switch up the topics. And then another one is to call someone on the phone and chat. Actually chat with someone on the phone and not just text or Facebook Messenger, but actually hear them talking. So that is my 3 things that I am going to do every day. I think it's a great idea. The video that I watched for today, I watched not that long ago. And if you feel like you're losing hope, or if you're getting a little bit scared, I highly recommend watching it, because it's a podcast with Jocko, who was a Navy SEAL. And he's really, you might have heard of him. He's written several books that are great, and he does a lot for the business world as well. But he has a terrific podcast. And he had a woman on there that survived the Holocaust, Auschwitz. And it's, I think, a 3-hour-long podcast, and they go through her book that she wrote about it, her and her husband, who are both Holocaust survivors. And I really recommend watching it, because it will put a lot of things into perspective, and you will feel really blessed no matter what's going on right now. Guarantee it. So I will put that video, if you're interested in it, down in the description box below. I watched it again, like I said, and I just think it's something that everybody should watch, and maybe watch with your teenagers if you have any at home. Okay, so I'm not yet hungry, but I am having myself some collagen in my coffee, and I mixed it with a tablespoon of half and half. Now, the Sports Research is my collagen go-to brand, and usually it's the unflavored that I like, but this is the dark chocolate, and to me it tastes like a hot chocolate, and it's very comforting. It's like a comfort food. That's why I went with the dark chocolate this time. And this does have 11 grams of protein. So in one scoop, and I do measure out my scoop just to make sure, which is 15.71 grams on my food scale, and it's 50 calories. There is 0.5 grams of fat. There's 2 carbohydrates, but 1 dietary fiber, so 1 net carb in the scoop, and 11 grams of protein, 28 grams of calcium, 2 grams of iron, magnesium 22 milligrams, sodium 200 milligrams, potassium 94 milligrams, and like I said, 11 grams of protein, which is the hydrolyzed bovine collagen peptides. So I really do like this brand, and like I said, the dark chocolate tastes just like a really rich, decadent hot chocolate. So that's why I'm going with this today. So I thought I would show you, because usually it's water or coffee on these days, but I figured I'd get a little protein in and a little bit of comfort in there as well. Oh, also one more thing. If you're trying to find something else to clean, and you feel like you've cleaned almost everything in your house, and you might not have thought about this, but you might have already thought about it. Your reusable shopping bags or your insulated shopping totes, like I always keep this in my truck to take when we're picking up meats and stuff. So I turn it inside out. I threw it in my washer with all my other reusable shopping bags and threw some bleach in there, just in case you're trying to find something else to clean in your house. So, alright, you will see me when I go to eat lunch and then dinner. Maybe I'll make those super short videos so I don't bore you the rest of the day. See you then. Okay, so for my lunch, I have a 1/3 pound sirloin burger that's $85.15. I have 2 pieces of Canadian bacon, and then 1 large poached egg on top. So let me go ahead and cut into this for you. So this is going to be my lunch, and you will see me when I go to eat dinner. Okay, so for my dinner, I'm having 2 servings of pork skins, and on top I have some grilled chicken with some Colby Jack cheese melted on top, and a tablespoon and a half of sour cream. And in case you're wondering, let me see if you can see this. It is 5:02, and I hit 15,144 steps so far. So hit one of my goals today. Alright, going to enjoy this, and thank you so much for watching. This is going to conclude my full day of eating for Meaty Monday, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe.